We are live. Can y'all see me? Long haul, hear me? because if you can, you should really. I don't know. There was a website posted. Let's see. I wonder if my microphone is working good. Can anybody hear me? Somebody hear me? Y'all hear me? Let me look on my phone. See if I can see me. Yeah, I see me. Yeah. Okay, cool. So hey John Ross, you about 30 seconds late. You're right on time to start cutting jokes and everything. Long haul, I don't know what the weather looked like, but I saw this article, professional drivers group. I reposted it somewhere. I don't remember where it was, but the weather does not look all that beautiful. Y'all see this big shadow behind me? This shadow is an actual representation of the struggle of a bootleg YouTuber. I have a cell phone shining a flashlight in my face so I could be seen. I have a lamp without the lampshade so I can be seen. Okay, so I mean, this is the actual struggle. Like I wish I could turn. Jenna sent me a picture of their house, right? And they have this room set up or whatever with they have this room set. What's going on, man? What's going on, Brad, in the house, baby? They have this room set up. They have this room set up with camera like lights and everything. So, for YouTube and everything like that. Sometimes I wish y'all could see like behind the camera how crazy it can look sometimes. So, anyways, it has been an extremely crazy day. It has been an extremely crazy day. Let me tell you how the struggle is definitely real, yo. Today's sponsor, Vaseline. Get your bows right. Get your bows right with Vaseline. Hey, welcome to Live with Travis Kinley. And we have today's sponsor, Vaseline. Get your bows right with Vaseline. Long haul, to be honest with you. My phone works better than the computer, but I just didn't feel like doing it on my phone because I don't have a tripod or anything, even a desk tripod for my phone to just sit there. So I got to lean it against the lamp. It just looks real ghetto and everything. So I don't even know, Ross, man, we got to get up, man, for real. I can't wait to run into you. I don't even know, bro. Brian, what's happening, man? Get your bows right with Vaseline today. So yeah, that's what the shadow's about. I turned the lights off behind me so it wouldn't be shining in y'all's face. I don't know what the quality look. Matter of fact, hold on, I'm about to pull it up on my phone to see what I look like. Oh, it don't look terrible. It don't look terrible. So it is what it is. My laptop real cheap. I got one of them ThinkPads. So you know what I'm saying? It is what it is. It works though. It makes videos. It does live. I'm actually, y'all want to know something? I'm in a conversation with Ross and Eric about basically monetization on YouTube and all this other stuff. You got to have 4,000 hours or whatever. You want to know how many hours I got? I have 3,999 hours. So if all of you could please just stay here with me just for a little while. If you don't even want to watch, just set your phone down. I got a few topics I want to cover, some things people have been telling me like, yo, Trav, can you tell us this? Can you tell us that, right? Boy, my friends got jokes. Friends got jokes. This says, at Travis Kinley can tell us about PC. If you're in Discord, check your doggone Discord. Matt is roasting me in Discord about PC. So that lavish charger. So yeah, I got a few things I want to cover real quick. I ain't trying to be here forever, but there's some things that some people was like, yo, hey, I was on PC today though. It was legal PC though. It wasn't PC like how I used to be. I'm a different man now. Okay, I'm changed. I was trying to tell people that in Discord. They wasn't believing me. I'm a changed man. Yes, please make sure you hit the like button. I have no idea what it actually does, but it seems like a pretty cool thing. So, hit that like button. Yeah, man. I'm trying to tell people in Discord, I'm a changed man. I don't be illegally using Harvey Yard, bro. How are you, brother? Yeah, it's good to see you in the house, man. I don't use that PC illegally anymore. I use it just to go to Walmart. Okay. You're looking at a changed man. The man who used PC on that one load is not the same man you see today. Changed man. I'm not that guy anymore. So I am going to talk about a couple things because I have No Hippie told me he wanted me to do a video about company team. Kiersey told me I needed to do it. Some people have been asking about it. I am one of the few YouTubers that I know. I really don't know anybody else. But see, now he done jumped in here. Man, I just told everybody I'm getting roasted in Discord about using PC. Now you done jumped in here talking I heard there was PC happening. So hey, awesome, Dakota. That's what's happening. I'm trying to tell you, I was driving earlier, right? This is the randomness. I think I put it in my doggone thing. I was driving earlier, and this is in reference to what Dakota just said, made the final decision to come from. I was driving earlier. I was thinking about cent per mile for company drivers in comparison to other companies, because if you've been around doggone, hey, Jenna. So, Jenna, don't be I saw the notification. I was busy about Remy. I didn't mean to jump from the cent per mile, but Remy was just fine. She was just, it was a lot going on. She gonna love me. She gonna love me later, though. I can't pay attention to these doggone comments because them bows. I can't, because I get sidetracked. So I was driving earlier, went to Walmart, thinking about cent per mile, how much we get paid at Prime. And I was like, you know what? The pay at Prime is better than almost all mega carriers that are going to train you. But that's only like the third or fourth best reason to come to Prime. Real talk. I don't know if you're a current driver, if you're a trainee, anything. I don't know if you can agree with that. But the pay is only the third or fourth best reason to come to Prime, in my opinion. That's just my opinion, right? There's a few companies I know of that will start you out a little higher, but that's just the third or fourth best reason. That's just me, okay? To be real, I'm not trying to get emo or nothing, but y'all are like the first best reason to come to Prime. Y'all are the number one reason to come to Prime is the people at Prime. It's the number one reason. This right here, driver lineup community. If you're not on driver lineup community, y'all know I'm gonna plug it every single time. If you're not on driver lineup community, go ahead, check out the description after I'm done. Actually, since I'm on my laptop, I can actually I will copy and paste it into the comments. I might just do it every now and then. I'm just gonna keep copying and pasting throughout the live. I'm just gonna keep copying and pasting, paste, and the Vaseline. So that's a quick plug about the driver lineup. I will copy and paste that in just a second, but just to endorse, they're not paying me for this, but just to endorse, okay, just a reminder, this one is for your knees, and absolutely this one, cocoa butter, is for the bows, as Truck and Trev has stated. All right, so we are going to talk about the company team real quick because people told me to do that, and I don't know anybody else who's on YouTube that took the company team route out of 30,000, right? Copy and paste that light switch on, man. Let me adjust my flashlight. This is an iPhone like 7 or something flashlight in my face so y'all can see me. What's wrong with my doggone my lashes? These not ones from the store either. These are natural. My lashes is tripping. So I'm gonna copy and paste it real quick. I feel like everybody. Oh look, Cuba Trucking just dropped a video. That's what's up. That's what's up. That's what's up. I love that guy, man. I love that guy. Anyways, we're going to talk about the company team option. I'm going to give you my opinion on it. I'm going to give you one way that I think it can be improved. And I'm also going to give you some thoughts about, like, if you're already locked into the company team option, some thoughts about how you can do that well. Okay. In the meantime, in between time, I've got this little Control C. I got this little and then Control V. Here is your daily copy and paste. Oh, it's 284 doggone characters. Now I got to delete. We'll delete that. All right. If you don't know, my Facebook is facebook.com What is it? It's facebook.com/Travis.Kinley. That's it. So we'll delete the driver code too. Who cares about the driver code, right? Y'all ain't using that junk. I know y'all ain't using it. Don't play me. There you go. There's your driver lineup. There's your Discord and my cool friends, because we ain't that cool. www.otrcrew.com. Hit that up. Click, click, click. Let's talk about company team, okay? Quick overview if you haven't seen my video. Basically, you come to Prime, you do PSD, you pass, get your license, you go on TNT. You have the opportunity to get out of TNT at 30,000 miles. Now, I remember last video, I spoke my mind. Mad Dog, what's going on? What's up? I spoke my mind a little bit of how people was hating on me because I took 30,000 miles. The disrespect. Didn't I get called like a B-list YouTuber last time I was on live? I believe that's what happened. I got called B-list. You're a B-list YouTuber. Let me get something to drink. Give me a second. I actually put this in the refrigerator because I knew I was going to be thirsty. Oh, Ross is super cool, but I'm a B-list YouTuber. Well, we breaking 4,000 hours today. Yeah, but I spoke my mind about that company team thing. Listen, I don't have any regrets. I think the company team list, thank you, Brian. I think the company team option is pretty cool. I think it's pretty straight, okay? I do not think it's for everybody. I told Kiersey that, and she was like, you should kind of expound on that. Here's what I mean, okay? If you know you're not a people person, don't run that company team. Don't do it. Third world YouTube. I feel third world. Solid B-lister. Yeah, if you're not a people person, don't try to team with somebody. It's not gonna work. If you hold grudges, it's probably not a good idea for you because y'all gonna be arguing. It's gonna happen. Okay. The money, I can't give you an average on the money because I spent more time picking people up and dropping them back off than I actually did working. So that just is what it is. But nevertheless, it is a good option. If you're trying to go company team, it's definitely a good option. Okay. Yes, Brian, I agree with you. You do give up a lot of privacy. You give up space. You give up. You have to sacrifice a lot because you're on a truck with somebody you don't even know. I know. I feel you, Matt. I feel you entirely. As a matter of fact, okay, Superstyle Inc. Sometimes I like using people's real names just because, I don't know, it's just my thing. Okay, so Superstyle Inc. is Matt, just so y'all know. Matt, part of me wants to say teaming period is extremely hard to do if it is not your significant other. It's extremely hard. You're trying to get in a small space that's smaller than a prison cell with someone that you met and only spent 3 or 4 hours with. Kind of difficult to do. It's pretty difficult to pull off. The vetting process is super. And me and Lau can make some money, man. Me and Lau can chill. His truck or my truck, though. Yes. Yeah, so like the vetting process is extremely important. Okay, I was gonna make a video. I actually tried to make a video about this, but I didn't turn the camera on. Doesn't that suck? So I got all the way to the end of the video, put the card in my laptop. Hours later, tried to edit the video, and it was not there. And then I realized I never heard the beep, beep, beep of my GoPro. I was like, bruh. Dakota, it's not a bad idea. It's solo driving is straight, man. You can make money solo driving. I put my financials November. If you looked at my November financials video, it is missing like $400 or so on the total for the month. My December financials are accurate, even though I didn't take home time at the same rate as I usually do. But you can see like you can make money solo. Like you can definitely do that jump. Okay. But if you're trying to go team, it's like you gotta do your vetting process right. Like choosing your co-driver will literally directly affect the success of your team. Directly affect the success of your team. You got to make sure you get that right. You get that wrong, and it's going to tank. Okay, you just got to get that right. You got to discuss the right things. You got to talk about what time, what shifts y'all want to work, hours of service. Like you want to work days, you want to work nights. Well, maybe we need to switch. It's just you got to get that right, man. And you know, Brian, so Brian says company solo seems like the way to gain experience in the industry. Some people say you shouldn't team because one person's going to end up being the leader and one person's going to end up being a follower. Right? Oh, Long Haul just burned her ex-husband. So, oh goodness, I need to get one of those the magnetic boxes that go under the truck, Jenna, so I can make sure I don't lock myself out because I'm by myself. So it's like I'm trying to make sure I don't get locked out. But you know, Brian said company solo seems like the way to gain experience. Some people say don't go company team because one person's going to follow the other one. That's not necessarily a bad thing, so long as the leader owns that role and the follower owns that role, and they're not fighting to be the leader or both people neglecting to try to lead. Somebody, Lyle actually told me this. No Hippie Trucking and Transportation. Y'all remember his name is Lyle. I feel you, Matt. Sink or swim, right, Matt? Matt says if you want to test your marriage or relationship, team drive for a while. Sink or swim, that's it. I told somebody that the other day, yesterday, something like that. Yeah, I do feel y'all. Sink or swim all the way. Eric, what's going on, man? Back at it again because sometimes it takes entirely too long for me to make YouTube videos. Straight up. So I'd be like, yeah, we're just going to go live. And all the people who asked me to talk about certain things, we're just going to talk about that while we chill. Okay. Y'all see Matt and Jenna are both teaming with their significant others. Oh, Eric and I think, yeah, she said Eric and I break up once a month. The strongest relationships have people who break up once a month. I like that. Y'all see Matt and Jenna are both like, yo. Yeah, it's a good question, Matt. Y'all see Matt and Jenna both are like, yo, if you want to like try your relationship, then try to team with your significant other. That is exactly what I'm saying. Right? They are both on a team with people that they love, and they're still talking about how strenuous it is. So you really need to choose your co-driver correctly, right? Here's what I think. Okay, if you're watching this video or if you're on the replay gang, you know, you hit this video 2 days, 3 days, 2 weeks after it was made. And if you're not at Prime, here's how you can succeed with this. Here's how you can succeed with this option, this driving option. Come to Prime with your co-driver. Don't meet your co-driver at Prime. Come to Prime with your co-driver, right? You look at the military has this buddy system or whatever, and you can go in the military with your buddy. Y'all go through training together. Y'all be at AIT together, all this other jazz. Come to Prime and exercise the same thing. If there's any way that I think, it's just me, this particular program at Prime could be tweaked that I think would result in longevity in teams, is if people came to Prime with their co-driver. And that's it. Then at least you're coming to Prime, you're teaming with somebody you've known for the past 10 years, you've known for the past 15 years, somebody you went to high school with, somebody, whatever, you went to college with, whatever the case may be. Yeah. So Matt, I thought about that, but at least that's like the best way I can imagine. Matt said it's a struggle going through TNT at the same time as your partner. I can imagine that. Now, I can also imagine even two friends, one of them, you know, rubs the stop sign with the trailer, right? Gets 10,000 more miles. Well, hey, so Brian went in the Navy with a buddy. That is exactly what I'm saying. I'm telling you, that is the way. If you're watching this video, you're on the replay gang, you have not come to Prime yet. If you want to exercise this company team option, get out of TNT at 30,000 miles, you want to make more money weekly, you want to just run the truck and work hard and just make bank, come to Prime with your co-driver. Convince one of your friends they need to change their life, come to Prime, driven by the best, and doggone come to Prime with your co-driver. Yo, come on, Ross. Put her on. Tell her, yo, forget everything at the house. It don't matter. Y'all just going to be riding around all day. Y'all going to be breaking up once a month, like Jenna said. Come to Prime with your co-driver. Okay, that is literally Everything else is just the vetting process, and it's going to be difficult. Okay, when I made the video, I don't know if you were here, I made this video about company team before, but then I didn't make the video because I didn't save it. I was talking to a GoPro that was not recording me. That's ridiculous, right? I said on the video, all of us pretty much wear a measure of a mask, right? When we go out in public, nobody presents their 100% self, entirely transparent to people. You wear some sort of mask, you hide some sort of insecurity. It's just life, okay? So when you meet somebody, you're trying to vet somebody, y'all have only been sitting and talking for an hour or two, 3, 4 hours at the most. You really don't know. You really don't know. So until you said once a month breakups. She was good, Jenna, until that part, right? So try to ask certain questions, man. Try to ask very penetrating questions if you're going to do it. That's just my opinion. Other than that, company team option straight. I don't know how it goes over the winter. I only did it I didn't do it over the winter. I did it in the fall. We're just going to leave it at that. So everything else, it was straight. Get a brand new Peterbilt. I like my brand new Peterbilt. I got to keep mine. Hey, your boy signed his lease today. I actually signed my lease I signed the lease, but it wouldn't submit. So it's actually not submitted yet. So I'm going to work on that tomorrow. Probably going to sleep in my truck tonight because I just don't want to get up early trying to check out the hotel. I'm just thinking yeah, I agree. So Matt, thank you, Chad. I really appreciate it, man. Yeah, I really appreciate y'all. Thank y'all so much. Big deal, man. Big deal. Everything's done. I signed the lease. I tried to submit it, but it wouldn't do it on the computer. So I'm going to try to submit it again after I'm done. Did you mean to type submissive? It's not submissive. I'm going to try to submit it again after I'm done on this live. Appreciate it, Ross, man. I am, I'm around, Coop. Sometimes we treat that question like y'all treat it in the middle. So, text me, dog. Text me. You have my number? You need my number if you don't have it. I feel like, I don't know. I can't remember if we text before or not. But I'm thinking about just sleeping in my truck, getting out of this hotel so I can just wake up and get to work. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. You already know. So look, that's how I feel about the company team option. I was asked, how can I find somebody to, do that, man. I'll get you back. I'm on my computer now. Hey, in the meantime, we're going to go ahead and plug that Discord and Driver Hub. Seems like a good time to drop that comment. If you're not on Discord and if you're not on Driver Lineup, you go ahead and need to check that out. Oh, for real? Are you in Real Remnant? Are you in C building? I'm just curious. I'm just wondering where the thank you, Harvey. I appreciate it. Real Remnant. I'm just wondering where the quarantine area is at campus. Just curious. Nevertheless, yeah, that's what I'm thinking about doing, so I can do that. Company team, yeah, somebody was asking me. No, B, stay away from B. Stay away from B. Straight. If you go to campus, stay away from the B building. That's where people are quarantining. I think that's a pretty big deal. Don't go near the B building, bro. Don't go where, Discord's where all the cool kids are. That's what I'm talking about. So somebody asked me, how do I find a co-driver? There is a Facebook group called Prime Inc. Team Up at Prime Inc. Something like that. Type Prime, type Inc., and type Team Up, and it might show up. You can find co-drivers there. Otherwise, check your training. Check your training class, like if you click with somebody. Other than that, I don't know. Prime will help you as well, walking around the terminal campus, Prime property, stuff like that. That's how you look for a co-driver. All right, so we got that out of the way. I wanted to get that out of the way early because I have to send this to the person who asked me that question. What else did I put? I forgot what I put on the actual title, but I did want to answer something else. I'm going to make a video about this, but somebody asked me this twice today. Okay. Somebody asked me about, and I want y'all too, like Matt, Ross, Jenna, everybody who's kind of been in the game longer than me. I want you to kind of chime in on this. But yeah, see, somebody texting me about it. Texting me about it right now. But look, what do y'all Facebook team up? Yeah, that sounds like it. Long haul, I love you. You about to roll out? Yep, she rolling out. Yes, ma'am. We'll see you later. All right, so I've been asked about weight distribution and sliding tandems today, twice, coincidentally. I firmly believe in sliding tandems and distributing your weight correctly. Okay. If you don't, I can't post it on here, but if you don't have the little picture that, you know, it's got like 5 trucks in a row or something, tells you how much weight you're allowed to have on each axle and tells you, you know, where the weight's going to go if you slide the tandem. If you don't have that saved to your phone, you need to save it to your phone. I do plan on doing a video about it, but it's important. Weight distribution is important, not just for flatbedders. Some people feel like flatbedders are the only ones who should be focused on weight distribution. If that's how you feel, that's how you feel. But that is what it is. If you are a driver, if you haven't noticed, you may notice now that we're talking about it. Absolutely. So Matt, right now I'm talking about comfort. Let's assume legality. Let's assume that. But now let's talk about not only comfort, but safety. Okay. If you haven't noticed and you're a driver, pay attention to the times when you are not focused on your weight distribution. Yeah, certainly it's important for the weigh station, but let's assume the truck is legal. Now, what about all of the instances when the weight's legal? Everything is under limit. What about the rest of the instances? If you have not noticed this, you may notice now that we're talking about it. When your weight is not distributed as evenly as possible between your drive and your trailer, or you have more weight on your trailer, this will be the trailer end. You have more weight on your trailer than your drives, you are going to feel it. I feel it, at least. We'll say that. When I have more weight on my trailer than I have on my drives, especially if it is a pretty good difference, talking about a couple thousand pounds, maybe even, well, let's say 1,500 pounds or more on my trailer than my drives, I feel it in my drive. I can feel it, man. I feel it. He about to say Vaseline, bro. He about to say Vaseline. Truck and Trev wants to know, do you know how to make those tandems slide easier? My gosh, man. So Brian, I just got your yeah. I forgot to say this. Did anybody see Johnson's Logic his truck tour video? No, we didn't see it. Where's Johnson's Logics? I get that's with the X now. Where's Johnson's Logic? Where's Ross's truck tour video? You don't want the cocoa butter for the tandems. You want the one for your knees. You want this one for your tandems, bro. You do not want the cocoa. Don't waste don't waste the cocoa butter. The cocoa butter, that's for the body parts people can smell. You know what I'm saying? You know, sometimes you put it up your nose a little bit. You know, don't waste the cocoa butter on tandems. Funny thing is, I was chilling with somebody earlier today. Who was using Vaseline for their back bumper on their Jeep because she said her Jeep, the bumper is petroleum based. I was like, wow. So, hey, look, Brian wanted to know what it feels like when I have more weight on my trailer than my drives. It feels as if my steers are not as grounded to the ground. That's what it feels like. It doesn't feel like I'm popping a wheelie, don't get me wrong, but when I hit a bump, it feels like it just doesn't feel like my entire truck is sitting on the ground as much. It just feels like a little less stable, right? If I'm going around a turn and I'm hitting a bump, it feels like my trailer is kind of just, man, it's almost difficult to describe. It feels like my trailer is, it's just kind of doing its own thing. It's not being pulled. Instead, it is doing its own thing a little bit. I will butter my knees in front of y'all again. Y'all keep messing around. Yeah, man. Yeah, man. It just doesn't, it feels different, man. It definitely makes my cab feel as if it doesn't make my cab feel as stable and grounded. That's number one. And number two, it makes my trailer feel like it's not being pulled. That is yeah, man, it's not safe at all, Brian. There's a video if you on YouTube, something if you type in like weight distribution truck, maybe it's a video of a Ford Mustang actually with this trailer, and it's it's a very small, the size of like, my arm is the whole Mustang, and then this little trailing device. Absolutely. Absolutely, Matt. I agree. The fifth wheel position is also crucial for comfort. Absolutely. So now I will say, yes, Trevor. So, Trevor, I ride horses, right? And I used to haul horses like 3 or 4 times a week. Right? Yeah, Matt. So Matt says that video is about bumper pull trailers, but the principle I'm saying, as far as it not being as stable and just grounded, it just doesn't feel like my trailer is being pulled by me anymore. It feels like my trailer is doing whatever it is. Hey, bro, I have not been off the hello, Lyle. I have not been off the road longer than you, but I am getting back to work tomorrow. I was telling him I'm thinking about just sleeping in my truck tonight, man. I'm thinking about to get out this hotel room for real. Turn my key in, sleep in my truck. Probably drive to the terminal, go sleep in my truck. Oh, we starting it up now, boy. So yeah, Brian, it doesn't feel stable, man. It doesn't feel like I'm pulling my trailer. It doesn't feel nearly as stable. But when I pay attention to my weight distribution, and I'm gonna show you in the video, but when I pay attention to my weight distribution, and at least just look every load, it feels so much better. Hey, Francis, that's what's up. Congratulations. I haven't been to SLC since since they finished the construction and everything. I hear it's extremely nice. So you're coming at a really nice time. You should be pretty impressed. They got a lot of stuff done. Pretty tight. Dad joke. So pretty tight. So that's that weight distribution. I'm gonna have that video coming up soon. Slide in tandem. Strongly suggest, like, if you watch this, whether you're here now, replay gang, whatever, strongly suggest you just look at it. Like, if your bills say 38,000 pounds, you're probably not going to a CAT scale and all of that jazz, but just at least look at it. Just look at it. If you're prime, like, don't forget every time you go through outbound with a load, calibrate the gauges. I even calibrate the trailers. If we could all just calibrate trailers, that would be a little easier. But yeah, I calibrate my truck every time I go through with a load. It's easy. It's very simple. So it's like, why not, right? So awesome, dude. Awesome, Brad. Yeah, man. Yeah. So I'm gonna tell him, Brad, man. Brad has been trying to make a decision for like a minute. I don't know if y'all remember on the last live, Brad is the one who brought up the VA benefits, the GI Bill, as far as like on the job training, right? So unfortunately, we don't have that at Prime, but he's gonna come to Prime after a while. Just give him some time. Give him some time. Yeah, see, that's why I got that smart air. GI Bill, that's right. That's right. So give him some time. We're glad you're on the team too, Francis. Glad to be on the team. So let me tell you though, I am ready to get up out of here. The lease process has been kind of serious. So basically, first thing I had to do was go to Peterbilt. I dropped the truck off at Peterbilt on a Saturday. Brad needs to quit overthinking it. I dropped my truck off on a Saturday. Today's Thursday. I got my truck back yesterday, Wednesday. After getting my truck back, This is what made today so stupid. I had to take everything off my truck and give my truck to someone to look inside of my truck. They had to make sure everything was straight. And literally put everything right back in my truck 6-7 hours later. That is why today's been stupid. So my hotel room looks good right now. It's not crazy, but there was so much stuff around here. Literally, basically took everything out of my truck and threw it all in my room. And that was it. It was nuts. But everything turned out good. Didn't have nothing. I did have a fog light bulb out randomly during the inspection, right? Never noticed it before. Don't know. Maybe it's been out for a while. But had a fog light bulb out. My deer guard was a little bit loose. And I had a mud flap torn. That's it. Did have an emergency button installed in my truck because I've never had an emergency button. I just never really thought it was a big deal. And that was really it. So once they got that squared away, I then got the contract in my email, came back to the hotel, threw everything back in my truck. I mean, just crazy, man. It's just crazy. And then I felt like, I'm just being real. I don't know. I just wanted to keep everything in my truck. I did not feel like pulling everything off my truck. But I get what they're saying. They're like, take everything off of your truck. It's really for you. They just want to make sure everything works. So it is what it is. I had to do it. But I'm glad to pick up a load tomorrow. I'm ready to get back to work. Lyle kind of right. I have been sitting around for a while. Yeah, and just a reminder since we're talking about it, right? This one's for your knees. Don't use the cocoa butter on your knees. Nobody's going to smell your knees, okay? Now, unless you're doing a little something, you understand what I'm saying? Maybe you're gonna be with a lady or something. You're gonna be with a young man if that's however y'all flow, right? Then you'll use this on your knees. But this should not be used on your knees just because, don't use this on your knees. Use this on your knees, okay? Just a reminder. Just a simple reminder. Okay? It makes your skin real nice, okay? My feet all soft since I've been using Vaseline on my feet. I'm trying to say, Mr. We Gon' Ride. What's happening, sweetest? Mr. We Gon' Ride. So yeah, I'm ready to get to work. I'm ready to lease. I'm waiting on Ross to send me doggone that Johnson & Johnson. I'm waiting on Ross to send me his what would I call that? I guess profit and loss sheet, however you work it. But I got one, man. I got one from another guy. So knees and toes. I got one from another guy. I just like keeping up with numbers. I just like tracking everything. I like to see, is there anything I can do better to save $1 or whatever? So I'm ready to get to it, y'all, for real. Send me that doggone sheet, though, man. You said you was working on a P&L sheet, I think. Single-handedly. We're going to get you right on them dividends, Lyle. We're going to get you right. Yep, see, we all waiting on Ross. But yeah, man, I'm with that. I wish I could. I don't know if I can screen record. I'm not even gonna mess with anything right now. I would show y'all. I have this one profit and loss. So like, if you're familiar with the leasing, they encourage you to keep track of like your gas, your fuel mileage, your just various expenses and income, tolls, just various things like that, right? Some people have their own profit and loss sheets. So yeah, see, hey, put me on that game, Ross. Put me on that game. Hey, yeah, Matt, I saw yours. I don't remember. I feel like we need to share our spreadsheets. We need to have a place where we can all share spreadsheets. That's all I'm thinking. But so yeah, so if you're not familiar, that's what she said. They'll have you overthinking it. Well, I'm just gonna plug them in there. At least I can see, like, is there anything that I can be doing better? Save $1 or something. I gotta. Oh, now Ross, you want to know what Matt has, but you won't give me and Bearded Fat Man yours. See, everybody want to invite you to their birthday party. You see, they don't show up to the birthday party. Hey, Matt, my email is traviskinley@gmail. Straight up, just my name, first name, last name @gmail. Yeah, so I'm ready to start. I'm just ready to get into this. I've been waiting on this since October, y'all. We're finally here. All I need to do is pick up that IFTA. Where is my doggone? I don't have a pen. I need to pick up my IFTA sticker and something else. Hey, y'all, I heard com data checks were changing. Was that just dumb? All right, hey, you put your email on there. So it's on there. It's on the internet for life now. Just letting you know. If you get some spam, that's on you. That's on you, bro. That's on you. Somebody told me com data checks were changing colors. Does anybody know anything about that? I was gonna ask outbound whenever I got there. All right, Lyle, we'll see you later, bro. We'll see you later, man. Public email for everybody. Yeah, so I need to get my IFTA sticker. Need to get that right. Make sure the com data checks are not changing colors. Get that right. After that, we riding, y'all. They switched banks. That's what I was told. Yeah. So yeah. So I need to make sure I get com data checks. Green are the new checks. Yeah. So I need to do that. Hold on, y'all. I gotta put a note about this for real. I gotta put a note about this. Com data checks. What else do I need to do? All right, Brad, take it easy, man. I'm actually about to go too, man. IFTA, com data. I don't know what else I need to do. I don't know. I need to doggone send that lease agreement. I wonder if I can get a load and then send it. But I guess not. Yeah, I need to go ahead and send that. I'll try to resend it again. I don't know what's going on with this thing, man. I'm ready to work, though. I'm definitely ready to work. I need to sneak to the little, I don't know if y'all know the sneak and peek spot, but I'm going to the sneak and peek spot. Oh, I already know. Lyle, it's I was telling Long Haul earlier, it is a nice little storm coming from the west, coming east. So, I definitely read that agreement, man. Thing is, there's no options. Oh, Brian, man, it's the same. I've got the same truck that I have. So there are two. No, there's really one tour video, and then there's a second one that kind of highlights a couple things. So I got the same truck though. No, there's no strippers, but there are some load logs. So I'm going to my little sneak and peek spot for the load logs. We got to do that tomorrow. Let's put that on the list. Hello, somebody. Yeah, man. So I'm keeping my same truck. Super excited about that because I know this truck, man. I know this truck. Appreciate it, man. I'm checking right now. Appreciate it, Matt. Checking right now. Yeah, I got it, bro. Yeah, so I'm going to my little sneak and peek spot. Nope, no new truck. Keeping my same truck. Really want to keep the same truck, man. I just know this truck. I've been with this truck since 499 miles. Really want to. There was really no reason for me to switch trucks. No reason at all. So I am not buying. I'm doing a lease walk away. Yes, sir. Peterbilt gang, baby. We'll see you, bro. See you later, Jenna. I'm doing a lease walk away, so I am not buying that truck, Brian. That's a good question. If you're not familiar, there are two lease options with Prime. There's one where you do not need a down payment and you can walk away from it at any time, walk away from the contract, as long. Yes, that's right. So, and then there's another lease option where you actually purchase the truck and you do need a down payment, and that's not something you're just walking away from. So I'm doing a lease walk away. When I order a truck, I want to order a truck and it really be my truck. Whereas this one was just given to me. While I like this truck, it was given to me. It's not like I ordered it. Like, for instance, Lyle's truck, Jenna's truck, and all the Peterbilts have dual antennas. For CB, they have dual CB antennas. I don't have dual CB antennas. Do I want to? It's not important whether I want it or not. It's the fact that I don't have it. All right. Their trucks have an in-dash monitor that has a GPS on it, and they can hook their phone to it. They can do a lot of different things. My truck doesn't have that because it was just given to me as a company driver. Is what it is. I'm not feeling some way about it, but even if I had the option, I probably wouldn't buy that truck. I would order one. I might keep the color. I'm not really sure right now. I really like that color, but that's just what I would do. It's just how I feel. You know what I'm saying? HID headlights. See, exactly. That's what I'm talking about, man. There are a few things I think about when Matt, I don't know if we have the option to have the light package I've seen in Freightliners. Yeah, because you told us you was going to get that truck tore done. What? December 22nd, January 3rd, and January 8th. And now we are moving to January 22nd. So, yes, you do need to get that truck tore done. The whole world wants to know what a Volvo looks like. Like, we barely ever see Volvos. So, but yeah, there's a lot of stuff. Matt, I don't know if Peterbilt's come with the upgraded lights. You remember I sent you that text like, yo, we about to get that truck tour video, or what you about to do? we about to get that. So yeah, Matt, tell me if you've seen the lights in Peterbilt. So I'm really curious about that. If we're able to upgrade to that lights, they have like an extra light in the Freightliner that's about that long, and it's about the shape of a U. An oval. It's about that long, and then. Okay, yeah, cool, man. Cool. What is that, a Murphy's table? Is that what they call that, Ross? Joe asked, does Peterbilt come with a Murphy's table? So I'm pretty sure you could probably order it, but I'm not 100% sure. That might be a question for Matt. He would know because he's ordered. You ordered, right, Matt? Like you're doing a purchase? But yeah, I'm not really sure about that. Oh, we can't get the Murphy? Oh, okay, yeah. Matt said yes. See? Ross hate. It doesn't come with it, though. Maybe that's what Ross was answering. Yeah. That's probably what Ross Johnson's logic was answering. It doesn't come with a Murphy's bed, but you can order it. Oh, okay. I copy. Yeah, you can order it, though. You can buy it. Hey, money can get anything if you really want it. Hey, shout out to Trevor. Shout out to Do It All, man. Finally back at work. He looked real recharged in his last video. I watched it last night, man. Yeah. Well, I don't know. You and me at home. When you going back to work, Lyle? Let's do that. Let's do that. I'm about to go back to work. It's time to make that money, man. It's time to make that money. So yeah, y'all, I just wanted to check in with you though, for real. It's been a really awesome day. It's been a great day. Signing that lease, even if it didn't go. Let's see if it'll submit now. At least it's saved. It says fully signed. It took a minute to read. There's a lot of pages. And then some of the pages you got to like really make sure you can understand what you know what I'm saying? You'd be like, hold on, let me read that whole paragraph again. Coming to Prime soon, application on final confirmation. That's what I'm talking about, 007. Dedicated Vaseline route. Yeah, so let's see. Let's try to submit it again. It's not working. I have no idea why. I don't know. We're going to see what happens. So I have to just call him tomorrow or something. Whatever I have to. Yeah. Yeah, man, Matt, I've done that. I don't know how many times I've done it. I've done it on my phone. I've done it on my computer. Or are you talking about? You're talking about scrolling all the way through 1 through 55? Hey, why you say that, Ross? Put me on game. Why you say you wouldn't do it yet? You talking about scrolling through page 1 through 55? That's a lot. I don't know, man. I'm gonna have to figure it out. I'm messing with it right now. On each spot. I feel you on that, Ross. That would be bad. Yeah, that would be bad. I'm not hoping for no bad mojo though. Hoping for all good mojo. So, y'all, I'm about to go tonight, man. It's been so stupid taking everything out of my truck and throwing it back in. But your boys definitely be on the videos, just the same lease, whether I'm lease or company. You know what I'm saying? So catch me in that. As always, make sure you drive safe, find somebody to love. I'm gonna catch y'all soon. I'm about to slap the laptop just for the fun of it. Holla at you soon.